the little stuff in the window. Oh, is there a lot of people in here? Uh-oh. Hey guys, so this past weekend I went to Paper Source with Valentina, and they had a whole bunch of cute Halloween and fall decor and stationery and things out, so I thought I would just film a little video and take you guys shopping with me. So I've been back in the US for about a year, and I've been editing a lot of my videos from Korea that I didn't have time to edit when I was living there. So I haven't really filmed a lot of new content in the US, but I thought I would start sharing some of my favorite places to hang out and shop here in the US, because there are a lot of nice places too. I always come to Paper Source for those basic cards and envelopes, but they also have a lot of cute stuff. Look at this kit. What is this? Think you guys want to make those? Sienna might like this. It's a witch's spell book. Sienna would love this. Do you like it? You like that? She would like this. It's a witch's spell book. It tells you how to do spells, I guess? A charmed life. Do you want one too? Okay, let's look around and we'll come back here, okay? So, what do you guys do to celebrate Halloween? I usually try to go all out and do something festive for the holidays. I guess we dress up in costumes and we go trick-or-treating, and then sometimes we'll have our own Halloween party at home, or we'll go to like some other Halloween party. I think it's nice to be able to wear your costume on more than one occasion, so I try to do that if possible. But last year we didn't really do much. We just stayed home and we had our own Halloween party with the four of us. And we didn't go trick-or-treating either because we were being really careful because of COVID. I think we were all freaked out at the time. But this year we may end up going trick-or-treating.
We're all the same.
We are all the same. We should make some of these pom-pom balls. It says $6.95. It says. And right behind the Halloween display, they had the Thanksgiving stuff out already. And I don't usually decorate for Thanksgiving, but this area was giving me a lot of good ideas of what I might want to do. And we didn't really celebrate Thanksgiving in Korea. We would go to a little beach town and we would have like this massive course meal with crab and other seafood, so we didn't really do the traditional turkey most years. So I'm kind of looking forward to being able to use my nice dishes and my gravy boat and all of those things that I got on my wedding registry for a nice Thanksgiving dinner with our family. Some of the stuff here kind of reminds me of things you can find at Daiso, like these fun glasses. I mean, they wouldn't have turkey glasses at Daiso because that's in Korea, but everything here is like 5 times as expensive. So it's quite pricey, but I think that the level of quality is probably slightly higher and everything is still super cute. One of the things that I kind of like about living in America is how you can just go all out on the holidays and buy all this junk that you don't really need, but it's fun, and decorate your house for the seasons, and then you have the space to store it because the houses here are a lot bigger and there's just a lot more storage space. So for example, you can have a whole closet full of seasonal decor that you just rotate out depending on the season. I've seen this brand Mary Mary online and they make a lot of cute things. I recently got my daughter a small doll bed, which was really cute, and I'm kind of hoping that I can visit the store one day if there is one. It's sort of a new to me brand, but leave a comment below if you guys are familiar with it and if you like it.
They're so cute.
This one. I know, I felt his wet nose. So this brand Real Paper Co. has gotten really big. I remember like maybe 10 or 20 years ago I started seeing some of their floral designs, and then I eventually started seeing some of their stuff in Taiwan and overseas, so they've just totally exploded, but they still have this gorgeous flower motif. I think it's so pretty. It's such a classic style of print that has really withstood the test of time. Paper Source always has so many little cute gifts, and I think this would be a great place to get gifts for my kids' teachers or just like a random small birthday gift. A lot of things here are kind of pricey, so they're the type of thing that you probably wouldn't buy yourself, but you would love if somebody bought it for you. So they had a shelf with all the Sugarfina candy on it. It was just a small shelf. I've always wanted to visit one of the Sugarfina stores because their packaging is just so chic and pretty, and I think it would be fun to see this in person. So it's fun to just see this shelf. This is quite pricey, so I wouldn't buy it for myself, but I think it makes a nice gift.
We
haven't had that one before, huh? Birthday cake bites.
This one.
Chocolate covered cookie dough. These are matcha bears. What's this one? Peach tea bears. Rose tea bears. Golly bears.
Doll bears. This one.
Those are strawberry daiquiri. Skateboards. Is this supposed to be the saxophone?
Saxophone.
It's an instrument that Lisa plays. And over here they had what is usually my favorite section in these kinds of stores, the clearance section. Everything here is 50% off. And I don't know why, but for some reason it makes me really happy to get something really cool on sale, especially when it has like a bright red or bright orange tag on it. I feel like I saved money even though I spent money. But unfortunately I didn't find anything here that I wanted. There were a lot of fun things, but nothing that I thought was worth purchasing. So this is another section that I love at Paper Source. So these are really fancy papers. Some of them are like posters. There was a couple of maps, and I just think this section is so fun. I love high quality paper. It just makes me so happy. And you can use this for wrapping paper. You can use it to decorate your journal or notebook. And there are just so many uses for this pretty paper. The only problem is storage, like you would have to roll it up and there's a chance that it can get crushed. So it's not something that I would want to stock up on, but if I had a special use for it, I think it would be so fun to just come and pick out that special paper that suits whatever you're going to use it for. So anyway, if you guys use this paper, leave a comment below and let me know what you use it for. This section actually reminds me a little bit of Daiso because Daiso sells sheets of wrapping paper that really only have enough paper to wrap like 1 or 2 gifts at most, but everything here is a lot more expensive. So sometimes people ask me if I miss living in Korea, and there are some things that I miss, but I found that a lot of things that I liked about Korea I can also find in the US. I'll just have to pay a lot more for it. And for me, that's okay because there's a trade-off. One of the things I didn't like about living in Korea was how the air was so polluted, and I can't tell you how nice it is to be able to breathe fresh air and not have to check the air quality every day. Like, that is something that I took for granted living here, and it's so nice to be able to breathe fresh air again. So all these other little trade-offs, like having to pay a little bit more for something, or not having as big of a variety, I think it's worth the higher quality of life that I've experienced living back in the US. How do you guys feel about wax seals? I love these. I think they're so fun. And I do have a Sakura wax seal, but I've been wanting to grow my collection of wax and seals. So Paper Source had so many of these fun little paper DIY kits, which they make in-house, and I think that they're a really great way to like decorate for the season and just put up some temporary decor based on whatever you're interested in. They had a lot of cute things here that my kids would like.
Sienna would like this?
No.
No? There's some mermaids. Those are really big mermaids, and you can make your own book.
Wow.
This is so cool.
I've really been wanting to try bookbinding. Have you guys seen that video by Rajiv Surrender where he shows you how to make your own book? I saw his HGTV My Handmade Home video and I just fell in love with all of his content. So highly recommended. I think you guys would love it.
It's a baby piñata.
I think all of these party paper designs are really cute and fun, and maybe I would get like the cupcake toppers, but I think that for dishes I would probably prefer to use nicer glass cups or plates if possible. But I guess if you're having a large party, then it's easier to use paper goods. Ooh, this one caught my eye. Look at that fancy beadwork on that bee. So I thought this floral section was so interesting. These were flowers that were semi-preserved. They were not completely fresh, but they weren't fake either. And I really wanted to get some blooms, but I wasn't quite sure what to get. So I didn't want to just buy anything and not really have a place for it. I kind of wanted to plan out where in my house I would put it and what kind of vase I would use. So I'm definitely gonna have to come back here. These are really interesting blooms. They kind of remind me of things that I've seen at Terrain, which is one of my favorite places to go in the US. It's this farmhouse shop in Pennsylvania, and it's run by the company that runs Anthropology. So hopefully I'll do a video of that one of these days, but These definitely reminded me of some of the terrain bouquets. So pretty.
Oh, those are so cool. Are those real?
They do some really interesting things with flowers nowadays. Sometimes you can't tell if they're real or fake. I mean, these didn't seem completely real, but I think they were real, but they just had some kind of like preservative in them, I think.
Careful, I think they're all real, so don't touch them, okay? Oh, I like this clipboard. Oh, it's Jellycat. This is Jellycat.
This section had a lot of really great gifts for teachers, so I'm gonna have to remember to come back here when it comes like time to buy my kids' teachers a gift. This was such a pretty journal. Sienna would go nuts over it. And I thought this little kit was so fun. Whenever I see these kits, I want to get them, but then if you look at the back, I mean, somebody's making money off of these. It seems like it would be really easy to put it together, and then you could like make your own personalized kit, but I like how that one came in the little tin.
It's a bath bomb. You put it in the bath and it
If I owned a yoga studio, I would so buy that kit.
These are so cute.
Did someone make these?
I think so.
They're tinier than
They're teeny tiny toms.
probably it fit velvet.
Yeah, probably. So I think they might be a little big for velvet, but there's napkins on the table.
Ta-da!
I like it. Tea?
What should we draw on this page?
Should we draw Chandra? Fudge? Oh, you're not? Oh, what about the rainbow one?